Hi guys, it's me, your girl Mandy, and today we are doing a really cool video. I feel like all my videos are pretty cool, but we are gonna show you guys how I curl my hair. So, it's one of the #1 requests I get right now is how to do cute beachy waves in your hair. So, I'm using specific tools, specific products that I cannot wait to share with you guys. So let's get going on curling my hair. So the very first thing I like to do is I like to curl my hair when it's actually pretty dirty. So we're on my 4th day without washing, and guess why? It looks not greasy. Dry shampoo. So this is actually the Monat, the Champ dry shampoo. It's a conditioning dry shampoo, and it smells amazing. And I'm gonna just go through here and put this all in my hair, dirty it up, you know, get that kind of grippy texture. So the Champ Monat, I'll link down the website below, okay? I like to do a heat protectant. I use my Rejuvenate oil. All products that go on my hair are, guess what, Monat products. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 drops. And this is going to give me a good heat protectant all over my hair with a nice, yummy oil. Everything on this hair stays very natural, very healthy. I only use all natural and organic products in my hair. So I have found one of my very favorite curling irons, you guys, and it's actually the Bio Ionic. It's a little tongue twister, but it's a Bio Ionic, and there's so many great perks about this. I actually have it on the temperature at 430. So let's dig in, let's get right to curling. What I like to do is around my face, everything goes opposite of my face. So there's so many different ways you can use a curling iron. I'm gonna keep all of those ends out, and what I like to do is I keep it clasped down and I drag it off, okay? And then I just brush it right out right after. I don't even let it cool down, and I like to really tug at it. So I just take sections, and I even keep a lot. It's like there's sometimes I keep all the ends out and sometimes I don't. So this section I will keep a lot of the ends out, about 2 inches off at the ends. Drag it down, don't open the clasp, and pull down with it and brush it out, okay? And then when I get to like my 3rd section here in the hair, I like to go opposite now. So I was going away from my face, now I'm gonna go towards my face. So you're gonna take the clasp a different direction, okay? Instead of going away from your face, everything on the curling iron is pointed vertical to the sky. And if you see, I have the clasp up to the sky, and this is going away from my face still. The next one I'll show you, actually towards my face, okay? So I want to keep a little bit more hair in the ends there, so do that. And this is only a 1-inch rod. I'm taking bigger sections, and I'm gonna kind of just mess with the texture as I go. See, like, look how cute that curl is. And now let me show you my 4th section here. I'm going to go go towards my face. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the clasp still up, but we're gonna go towards my face, okay? So now we're gonna switch up and shift up the curl and have it not be so uniform. So I'm gonna keep a lot of those ends out still, drag it off, and it kind of just puts in a complete different curl when you go away from the face and then towards the face. And guess what else I don't do? I don't even section my hair when it comes down to curling. So I just kind of go with it, go with the flow, pick up big sections because I'm using a 1-inch rod. And you will come to find out the bigger the rod, the lesser the curl. But then the bigger the section with the smaller rod, you're still gonna get a really good curl. Now we are onto the other side of my hair. Like I say before, everything is completely curled away from my face. So let me teach you guys. A lot of people are like, oh, I really don't know how to do this. This is a different type of curl. It's actually very, very easy to do. All you're gonna do is you're gonna have your curling iron, your clasp is going to be away from your face, okay? So you see how I'm opening this and it's away from my face? You're gonna keep that towards your face. You're gonna clamp it on, do your first curl, and then I'm opening up my clamp a little bit to kind of drag it off, and then I'm going to do my curl it around more, and then you're just gonna keep opening your clamp to drag it off for the next curl. Then you're gonna pull off without opening your clamp, and you're gonna drag it off the hair. So if you guys switch up your curls where you go towards your face, away from your face, towards your face, away from your face, you're gonna get a little bit of a different effect with your curl. So now I'm gonna go ahead, and you kind of see how I like to mess it up like that. Nothing too precise. Now I'm gonna take the back of the section, and this is gonna go, look how big my section is. I just pick up and go, guys. I don't do anything, oh yeah. So we're gonna go here, and this one's away from my face. Opening the clamp, letting it hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. Holding it, dragging it off. Great. And you wanna know what else I do? Here's a cute little touch I like to do. When I feel like I want a little bit more volume up through here, I'm gonna take the same curling iron, and I'm going to take another section. I'm going to dry shampoo it for a minute, and then I'm going to wrap this. So I'm gonna go through here and just throw in a few cute little wrap curls. Let it sit for a minute. Keep the ends out still, let it hold. Keep it holding it, taking it down and dragging it off. And I'll add in a few of those throughout my hair. And I'll do another one right here. Then I'm gonna take that off, let it down. And I'm gonna kind of just shake it up, get it all in here. And then let me show you a cool little trick. I'm gonna take some of my hairspray. This is my Monet, it's refinished hairspray. Everything's super good in this product line. Okay, so when I'm feeling like I want even a little bit more volume, because guess what? I like big hair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these little sections, softly am I going to twist a little bit right through here, and I'm going to just kind of tuck up this curl right here. Just a little bit to give it a little bit of a finishing look. So I'm twisting, loosely go, and I'm gonna kind of just pull up just a little bit to kind of give it that volume that I'm really wanting. So, you guys, look how fast that was. Cutest little beachy waves, and guess what? There's some sections underneath here that are straight, and I want to keep them straight because that creates less uniform, you know? So the messier the better, remember that. The dirtier the better. The more textured dry shampoo you use, the better. A heat protectant, always stay on that. And also I want to tell you guys a little bit more about this Bio Ionic curling iron. The thing about this actual rod, it's actually made of like minerals. I'm going to explain to you why this curling iron is so great. So there's so many great things with this. Long-lasting curls and waves. It infuses microhydration into your hair shaft. Ultimate shine and conditioning. This actually has a digital temperature control where you can go in here and you have your positive and your negative, and you can lower the temperature just by a click at a time, or you can higher it. The highest it goes to is 430. And then it's actually an automatic shut off. So when you're not using it for a certain amount of time, it's just gonna shut off. So you guys can pick this up on their website. I will link it in the description. You can also pick this up at Salon Centric. I've been seeing them there. And I will see you back on another how-to. Bye.